Alright, this is a weekly reading for Capricorn. Let's see. It's it's been a really weird week. A lot of Mars energy, a lot of stuff. So if anything should go wrong, just remember, wait a week and then resolve it, because I don't think this week everything's gonna be taken out of you know text or out of proportion. It's just gonna be a crazy week. Um, with all the Mars energy and all the other energies that are coming in that are not usually within, you know, this realm of stuff. So let's get into the playlist. Rihanna Umbrella. I will be listing the other 5 songs. But yeah, that one stuck out to me this week, so you can listen to that one, and you can listen to the other ones that I'll list below in the description. Alright, let's get into your 7-card weekly reading. Let's see. We have your week as a whole is going to be the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune upright. I had it upside down. So relationship changes, navigating change with partner, making adjustments, endings, beginnings, a new relationship, an end to old relationships, and seeking old and new set of friends. So this could just be a renewal of everything in your life. Or it could just be New Year, maybe you move to a new place and you're just trying to get to know your neighbors or something. And it's just going to be like a new experience for some. And for other people, it's just going to be something that you have to adapt to, I feel. Either in your relationship or with your partner in general. So, there could have been something that happened and, now you have to adjust, or you have to kind of take a step back and have moments to yourself to actually go forward with this. So it's a lot of changes this year, I feel. So let's see, something unexpected that will arise. We have the 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands, success at love, fulfilling a relationship, goal, perfect match, hot date, deepening relationship, feeling superior. So it's a Leo Jupiter. So this could be a new relationship altogether. So it's kind of a new step forward that you might have not expected. But it can also be just a deeper confidence also. For some, it might be a deeper confidence, or like just getting out in the dating game. So, you're feeling confident, My cat's over there doing something. He's playing with one of his toys, so, if you hear him in the background, that's what's going on. So, let's see. We have number 3. How can you stay grounded and balanced this week? We have the 4 of Swords. The 4 of Swords is withdrawing from love life, alone time, taking a break, enjoying being single, withdraw, healing, taking stock, slowing down, time apart. So it could be a growing experience. It could just be you need time to yourself. You could be doing a lot of self-care, writing in your journal. Just, living day-to-day life. You're not really putting anything set in stone right now. You're just having fun, doing stuff, getting out there, whatever the case is, you're doing your own thing, really. So you don't have to feel like, 100% like you're going to be doing this or you're going to be doing that. Commitments at this point are just kind of, just everywhere else. They're not within like a secure time and date. There's no real deadlines at the moment, so you're just kind of having a lot of fun right now. So we have number 4, which is important emotion that you will feel this week. We have the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords, it's rarely positive. It's going from the bottom where the nothing is happening and then rising above that. But it's overcoming betrayal, loss, crises, painful endings, and deep wounds. So it's going to take a while for you to come out of, maybe you lost your spouse or you lost somebody close to you, and it's going to take you a while to actually function, which it happens to a lot of us. I know that we had a little bit of readings last year that happened around July, September, that were not the most happiest of occurrences, and that's probably still deep within your mind, or it's still fresh. So you're still recovering from that. So if memory serves me right, it was around that time. But I don't really remember a lot of things in July, but I did go back and see a couple of yours. So yeah. So if you're keeping a journal, make sure that you always fold a page. That's kind of what you do when you say a prayer. You write the prayer on the top of the page and then you dog ear it, so then you can come back to it later. My grandmother used to do that in her journal. It was really neat. She used to draw pictures and color in a lot of the stuff if she ever re-entered the journal and flipped the page where she had folded an ear of the page, and she would just color it in because it was one of her favorites, and just go back and do that. So it's kind of what you should do. I feel it would help each of you out a lot, because if you just pick a page and then you unroll the page, that's the prayer of the day, So if you re-enter that, it's a good practice to get into it, get you back on track too. If you're religious or you read the Bible or any religious scripture, it's good to have some of those things with you. So let's see, we have something that will inspire you. We have the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is excitement and passion and love, flirtation, romance, attraction, new relationships, romantic, romantic, connoisseurs. Somebody that kind of likes you from a distance, maybe. Maybe you have some secret admirers. But it's, it's somebody who's, just being nice, just wants to, get to know you a little bit, see if you're available. It's probably going to hit you in coincidence. It's not going to be you're on a substantial date. I don't think for most of you. It's not on your mind, so it's not going to be oh, I need to get out there and date. It's more of oh, hi, is so-and-so. But yeah, I just feel it's going to be out of coincidence that you'll run into somebody that's, friendly, wants to get to know you, stuff like that. Let's see. So, how your spirit guides will speak to you this week. Excuse me. Strength. I think you need that this week. Strength. Confidence, strong lovers, strong, caring relationship, overcoming problems, support each other, willingness to take risks for love, willingness to be vulnerable, and compassionate. So this could be a friend that's kind of, has a crush on you or is attractive to you. But they're coming in to help you out. Could be a partner too, if you're married, or you have a boyfriend girlfriend situation or whatever the case. You're getting support from a third party, so it could also be a friend. But I do feel you need that at the current moment, for whatever reason. And I feel like it's good to connect with people when you're going through a tough situation because you can always relate to somebody else, you know. And it's good to talk, you know. So, let's see, number 7, how to best support yourself this week. We have 7 of Pentacles in reverse. So, having to wait a long time, lack of reward, not seeing returns overnight, work without results, distraction, requires more patience than most people have. So, Taurus and Saturn. So, um, you might be a little stubborn. You might be a little bit set in your ways. Also, you might be a little bit more to the point of truth. When there's a Taurus and Saturn, it's mostly like Taurus takes on almost like a Scorpio type vibe where they have to be honest about how they feel, and it could hurt some people at the same time. So it's gonna take a while for you to get out of your comfort zone. And I feel like you might be a little defensive if like people say, oh, you have to do this or do that. Like, you will be very defensive, I feel. But I feel that's you doing self-care also that a lot of people might not understand. So, yeah, it's a weird energy to have, especially if you're Capricorn. Capricorns are more like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'll see you at this moment in time. So, a Taurus is on the other side of the spectrum, if you know how that is. Even though they're a grounded energy, they're more of like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna kind of, do my own thing. But with Capricorn, they're more into like family and stuff like that. So your family might call you and try to set up a thing, and you might be like, no, I just want to be by myself and just take a day for myself. But yeah, it might be something that they're gonna need to adapt to until everything kind of gets to a point of normalcy with you. I don't feel like it's gonna take too long, but I feel like it's gonna be like, it's gonna be a new you. I don't want to say that in like a bad way, but I feel like it's gonna be like you're missing a piece of yourself, so you're kind of like, without that piece, you might be not in Capricorn energy, you might be in more Taurus energy, or you might sometimes just be off in space, kind of like either an air sign or a water sign. You're in your feelings. So, a lot of water in this reading too. So, depending on what you're going through, it could be air sign where you kind of drift off into space, or it could be a water sign that you're most like, where you're in your feelings. So, Capricorn, I do wish you the best this week. It's weird energies. A lot of energies are going to come at you, either fire energy or like air energy. So, just be aware of that. A lot of people might be a little too pushy, I feel, or they might not understand your situation. So, just be aware of that. But, and try to reconnect with people within like a week or two if anything should go awry. This week's energy is kind of like everything's going to be thrown at you at once, and a lot of other people also. There was a couple breakups in other readings, and I was like, that's a weird way to break up with somebody. So, yeah, it's probably going to be like passionate and some other stuff mixed in with your week. So just be aware. Everything's going to be coming at you. It's going to be really weird. And it's the energies. It's not anything else. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you like this, leave a like. If you like what I'm doing on here, subscribe. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, ideas for my next video, leave them in the comment section below. as always, I read everything that you send me, so, you know, and have a good week. I know it's probably going to be a little bit challenging at times, but take some self-care days. Try to, do your own thing if you can. And I'll see you in the next reading, alright? Capricorn? Alright? Bye now.